The finals finally got its brand new update. We got a ton to go over with that. We also got to go over some brand new leaks and some skins that weren't showcased yet. We have the biggest skin of all time finally getting revealed, as well as its entire bundle being discounted, and the new rank that they've been teasing for so long. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so as always, let's just jump right into the patch notes. This is patch 3.4.0. So as always, we'll go on to the opening statements and we'll start with Discord. This one being from Embark Dusty, which said after 2 days of delays, they're finally ready to launch the update 3.4.0. And of course, they thank you for your patience. They went over that brand new cosmetic, and again, this one is the biggest showcase of all, the frog onesie. This one, they said, garnered over 13,000 signatures, and that everyone who signed the petition will get a sticker completely for free as long as you provided your full and correct Embark ID. Now, it could take a day or two, although I've already received mine. They went over and said that there are multiple changes coming in this update, as well as the new sponsor, the ISIL T. They also discussed that there's several other changes. Again, I'm going to go over that as well and with the patch notes. And they said that those of you with a keen eye will also notice that they've added an info panel that explains the World Tour's finals event. So the one that's been locked for so long, they now added an info panel with it. And as you can see here, yep, we do finally have an info panel, and it showcases that we have the new Emerald rank. Again, this will be exclusive to the World Tour. We kind of knew this at this point, but it is pretty cool to note there that we finally are getting this Emerald rank sometime soon. At least seemingly so, since they're showing off the info panel for it. And just like with the other ranks, there is 4 tiers. However, there is one stipulation with this, well, kind of not really, but they do say here that you will need to reach Gold 1 in order to participate or be able to get into this rank. Which again does make sense mostly, but I figured I would add that note there. They also added one last minute mentionable here where they said PS Xbox players may have additional wait time on this patch, but it's on the way. I'm not too entirely sure if Xbox players have received it this morning, although I do know that it wasn't for quite some time. Or at least I've saw a few people post in my Discord saying that they didn't receive the update as of yet. Again, hopefully you guys have gotten that. Please do let me know and update me down below. Jumping over to the patch notes. Again, we did have an opening statement, but it is the exact same as Discord with actually less information. So we'll skip that for now and just go on to the patch notes itself. Now they went on gadgets here, and they discussed a dev note here saying that previously their area effect, weapons, and gadgets had several damage cells, where damage would fall off radically at the edge of the inner radius of a blast, and at the edge of the outer radius. This could result in AoE feeling somewhat inconsistent. They've now made that damage linear from the inner radius damage value all the way down to 0 at the outer edge. They believe that'll feel more consistent with everything, and they've also increased the damage with these slightly. So explosive experts should feel a little bit happy. These are all the same except the range that each of these was increased. So for example, breach charge was 2 to 2.5, C4 6 to 6.5, explosive mine 3.5 to 4.25, and the frag grenade 4.5 to 5. Everything else is the exact same here, they just copy pasted for the rest of the notes. Another dev note here for game modes. They're planning several improvements for each game mode in Season 3, of course, including the cash out and power shift mode. They'll cover a range of areas from pacing to scoring, and the goal is to smooth out some of the rough edges in their mode. We didn't get that with this patch here, but they do note that here. For Bankit, they've removed team wipes entirely. They've decreased the respawn time from 17 to 10 seconds, and they've added the ability for players to change to a different contestant while they're down. So Bankit should be a lot more chaotic and more fun. TA and ranked version of it also got the decreased lobby duration from 15 to 10 seconds, a warm-up duration decreased from 25 to 20, and the round duration decreased from 150 to 130. So things should feel much faster there. Again, we had these same changes with the CL40, MGL32, and the RPG7 as the other explosives, except the ranges were different here from 2.6 to 3 for the CL40, MGL32, 3.75 to 4, and for the RPG7, 4.5 to 5.5. They had a pretty big section here for content and bug fixes. They fixed some bad animations and issues where players could not emote. They also added support for several custom weapon animations once, and if multiple animations were equipped, an animation will be randomly selected from the list when triggered. Definitely a nice and fun change there. Character bugs here, the good boy pet to be rendered with blurry artifacts, as well as some other clipping issues. Now we had some maid modes and some gadget fixes, like with a thermal bore that could become stuck in mid-air. Bankit fixed an issue that sometimes would not be able to respawn. Practice range added Season 2 trophies for ranked and terminal attack event season. Ranked TA got it where the full score gain could sometimes not be given to players due to losing or abandoning the match. They added some more localization, so language stuff for both Turkish and Polish languages. For the maps, we just have it under Kyoto. They had some various fixes to improve the quality of building destruction again, and they fixed various issues where gaps in the map could occur. Matchmaking had an issue where the match region would be wrongly set for new players on console, so if you were experiencing any lag there, that could have been why. Also, several fixes for stability, stuff here that could cause client crashes. There's other things that could sometimes spawn into the game and be unable to attack or use gadgets, as well as causing players unable to fire their weapon or use abilities. We had a decent chunk of UI fixes here, like markers could fly off unintended locations, max ping distance 300 meters, that was increased. Text chat also got some small improvements here. Obviously, they added that info panel to the World Tour the Finals event. And for weapons, they did fix a bug here that could cause players to experience different recoil decay rates when using some semi-auto guns. Seems like they've had issues with semi-automatic weapons before, so hopefully they get that nailed down. And then the spear, they reduced the impulse applied by the secondary attack to prevent some objects being pushed a long way by the attack. Jumping over to the store stuff as well as those new league skins. Obviously, I already covered the frog onesie, but it is pretty hyped that we now got that. That is called the Pond Dweller set. We also had the Candid Moments set, which is a new sniper rifle that prints out pictures. Pretty cool there overall. And we got a new watch, the Square Face. With that though, we also got some brand new leaked cosmetics. These were showcased in the Steam DB, or the Steam database. So we had this one here, reminiscent of the last Battle Pass skin, at least to me. This person has an all-black outfit with a cape, some pretty cool animations there with that. Hopefully it moves like that in-game as well. Seemingly so it will, and it also has some animation play on its face. We also have what looks like a new bundle, the Japanese robot. As others have said here, is it an outfit or a pet? But this is actually an outfit that will go on page 10 of the Battle Pass. So really cool that they're giving this one out for free, or quote-unquote for free. At least it's not a bundle skin, they're adding it to the Battle Pass. We also had some leaked animations for the F-Car. So a ton of leaked cosmetics there. There were a bunch for this time. Speaking on cosmetics, it seems like Embark is canon to the final universe, although people knew that. But this does confirm it here, as the latest shirt that was given out at TwitchCon EU does have Embark here at the very bottom. So that was the cosmetic that was given out at the TwitchCon EU. If you were there, you were able to get this shirt for free, essentially. We also had some other last-minute mentionables here, where somebody compared the running, walking, and crouching speed comparisons of all three classes. A really cool video here, so I'll link to you that Reddit post down below. That was done on the Reddit by Jinko Nore. I meant to cover this before, but completely forgot to. There was a firearm commercial that had finals in the background for it. Kind of funny there overall. This was for Flux Defense Raider 365. Just cool that they had this game playing in the background there, and some kind of additional advertisement that Embark didn't even really pay for or sponsor. It's just kind of cool that that was there. We also have this Revive trophy that someone 3D printed. I've never mentioned this before, but I do have a 3D printer, so I might print one of these. This might go in with some of the stuff that I give away eventually. I know I told you guys that I was going to be giving away some stuff sometime soon, or at least with Season 3. Just for full transparency there, I haven't been the best off financially, so I've had to kind of pace myself there overall with certain things. But I do promise in the next week or so, I will be giving away some battle passes. Especially because I haven't done the best job covering the finals as of lately. I do want to make it up to you guys. But that's just me trying to be fully transparent there. I will be giving some stuff away in the coming weeks. So be sure to check out for that. I'll have that in the Discord. I'll link my Discord down below, so I'm going to do that through those means. I'm going to post about it before it happens, so don't worry. But overall, it should have covered for today's video. If you like and subscribe, and until the next one. Deuces!